Hi there guys, and welcome to another UFC predictions video. We are currently on UFC 263, I believe. This one is headlined by Figueiredo and Moreno, and also Vettori and Israel Adesanya, who, before we go any further, seems to have gynecomastia again. Seems a bit dodgy if you ask me. So let's get on with the first pick. There are going to be some shocks here, but we're going to go for it, and hopefully we can make some big money here. So first up, we have Paul Craig versus Jamahal. It's quite intriguing, and I believe it is probably going to go under the radar because you've got Paul Craig, the lad from Scotland himself. He's leaps and bounds above Hill in terms of his submission game. But in the contrast, obviously, Hill himself is far superior in the stand-up striking ground. The question is, does or will the fight actually go to the ground or not? Because that is whether the fight is won or lost in whomever's favour. If it goes to the ground, obviously Craig is winning. If it stays standing up, Hill is obviously going to win. Based on Craig's takedown accuracy only being 26%, and I believe Hill's defense of takedowns is something around the 50%, 53% mark. I think it may go to the ground once or twice, but after that, I can just see Hill winning due to the simple fact that in mixed martial arts, current rules, both fighters start standing. That does favour Hill. If he can stay on the outside edge, use the jab effectively, he should come away with the victory and just keep the distance, preventing Craig from coming in with the takedown. The only way Craig, I believe, will take the takedown himself will be to go for a double leg. Single leg, I don't think will cut it for Hill. Too athletic, in my opinion. Probably go with Hill by a TKO or points double chance. That would mean he either wins by TKO or by the judge's decision. Next up, we have Demian Maia in potentially his last fight ever for the UFC versus Belal Muhammad, and I have to go for Belal here. He's younger, he's hungrier, and I feel Maia will put too much pressure on himself to win. Belal is he's not great, but he's good. There's no other way that I can really word it. The only way Belal is losing is if it goes down to the ground and Maia somehow gets a sub. I don't believe he will do enough damage on the ground to score a points victory, so that's why personally I'm going to go with Belal by a points victory. Next up, we have the return of Nathan Diaz. He's against Rocky Leon Edwards, and I'm afraid to say it, I think Nate has picked the wrong guy to have his return fight with. I'm really hyped for a Diaz return, especially his brother Nick. I don't see how Nate wins this fight. I truly don't. I'm so confident in my pick that I'm going with a straight TKO/KO win for Rocky Edwards. I believe it'll be done within 3 rounds, maybe even 2 rounds. I just think Edwards is going to come out there and, in my opinion, let's just talk about Edwards just for a second. I just feel if he cannot beat Usman, because I think Usman's going to steamroll Colby. If he can't beat Usman, if Edwards, that is, can't beat Usman, I don't see anyone in that welterweight division that is going to beat Usman. I believe even if he goes up to 185, he beats everyone there. Usman is he's just a tier above everyone. You get it in every sport where there is one person that is just far superior for that time period, and I think we have something special in Kamaru Usman. But as we said, Edwards is the guy here. TKO over Nathan Diaz. Alright, we have the co-main event, which I believe should be the main event. It's Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno in the rematch. Both fighters now have a full camp, and I personally see this one going in the way of Figueiredo, but I would not be surprised in the slightest if it does go in the way of Moreno. My pick for the fight is going to be Figueiredo by a TKO or a points double chance victory. Finally, we have Israel, the last Gainer Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. The second fight, it's the rematch. I believe personally the last fight was 29-28 to Adesanya. I believe it was 2 rounds to 1. I'm looking at the cards, I'm looking at the stats. I've done my analysis, obviously. I'm thinking I'm new. I'm thinking by way of submission, Marvin Vettori. I think Jan Blachowicz has done more than put the blueprint down of how to beat Izzy. Not that Izzy is a one-trick pony, but Marvin Vettori said pretty much what I've been thinking and saying in live streams for quite a while now, is that Izzy has got better in one thing. Crisper, he's sharper at stand-up, which is fine. However, Vettori, and I know he hasn't faced much of the, I don't know, let's say top 5. I don't think he's faced any of the top 5 yet. He's just, I don't know, he just seems to have that, like he's leveled up, like he's upgraded, like he's got more to him that we just haven't seen yet. And I think that Marvin Vettori will... This fight goes one or two ways. He wins by submission. Probably rear naked choke. Or Izzy absolutely blitzes him with his stand-up and doesn't get taken down. And it's just very similar to the last fight, the last card, when I said to you, I've been thinking Chandler all week. In this case, I've been thinking Izzy all week. And then I said on the day of the recording, Charles Oliveira was going to win. And I feel the same way about Vettori. Everyone's judging the mental game that they're thinking Izzy has over Vettori, but I really don't see that. I see it the other way around. I feel as Vettori has got inside of Adesanya's head because he's not addressing the issues that Vettori has brought up, especially in regards to the gynecomastia that he has, without going into detail. I wrote a tweet on it. I don't even know if I can find it. It was basically reiterating what Derek said from More Plates, More Dates, which was, I believe, something along the lines of what Izzy must be using is probably, if I can find the tweet now, just give me a second, probably using bioidentical hormones on their own, obviously causing an imbalance of the estrogen that he has, and obviously using an ancillary alongside it to block the estrogen itself would obviously be picked up during USADA's GCMS testing. So it's odd that it went away and then came back. Maybe he's had a quiet little word with Johnny J Jones, Mr. Bones, man, and had a little bit of word on how to dodge these tests, because it's for a 30-year-old to develop gyno randomly and then say it's weed. I'm not saying it's bullshit. It's just highly, I don't know, unbelievable is probably what I'm not saying he's a liar. I'm just saying if he's had testing done and screening done, surely he would have come out with a more medical reason as to why it has appeared, not, oh, I don't know why it's appeared, blah, blah, blah. It just, I think it's a matter of time until you see him popping for a result. But anyway, let's get on to the PED/drug use. My official prediction for Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori is your winner by rear naked choke is Marvin Vettori. Round 3 or 4. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the card tonight. I'm aiming to stay up. I'm aiming to stream the entire event. It's on a stupid clock. Stupid o'clock time, sorry, should I say. As you can tell, I'm still way behind on sleep. I left the gym at 1 AM and I was out for breakfast by 8, so I need to catch up on some sleep before the event. But thank you for watching. If you do bet, please bet safely. Don't chase your money. It's not a good thing to do. I will be doing picks and predictions for the entire card, including early prelims. You can catch all of that on the Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Dan3HitU. Enjoy the card. And best of all, and most of all, have a safe weekend.